night with tarot going live once again. Yeah, go tell a friend if they're trying to see within. Yeah, welcome to the wolf pack. Wolf can give me a reading. I know that you got me. I wanna give in, but I just keep on trying. And needing some guidance. My life gets sloppy. What the cards reveal? Come on, tell what spirit feel. It don't matter who, where, when, where, why. I know I got it. Welcome to the wolf pack. Yeah, you gon' love it here. And I bet you leaving with a smile. There's none but love in here. Welcome to the wolf pack.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, that was my little song this morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Karmic. Hello, Iman. Hello, Adi. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, everybody. It's sunshine all the time. It's Miss Sunshine all the time. Miss Sunshine. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Iman? How you doing? Hello, Divine. Hello, everybody. And do a little dance. I'm gonna do a little bit of a dance party there. Good morning, everybody. It's like, hello. So yeah, everybody. Now it's per card. So 99 cents gets you 3 cards. If you would like up to 10 cards, a $5 donation for that would be good. Yeah, I mean, we can make a list. I mean, it is a one card poll. Hi, I can speak today. 1 card poll. So anyone that would like a card, put a heart in the chat. We'll get you on there and we'll get you a card. Hello, Luna. How are you? Please do drop a like. That's to help support the stream. Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and do 11. So we need 9 more likes. We need 9 more likes on here. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? All right. Okay, and Divine donated. Luna donated. Thank you, everybody. So Divine donated. All right. So 10 cards for Divine. What does Divine need to hear the most today? What does Divine need to hear most today? What does Divine need to hear most today? Where you feel like people are deceiving you, like putting you on the back burner, not really giving to you, that's when you know you need to step back. There's somebody that's not emotionally filling your cup, and this could also be Divine, that you need to be able to fill your cup up as much as you want to hand opportunity out to other people, that you need to make sure your cup is filled so it's not overflowing with the chaos of trying to help other people. You need to re-nourish yourself. That's a very important standpoint that I'm seeing here. Okay. There's something here that you're ready to turn your back on. This could also be a connection that you're turning your back on because you don't see it as emotionally fulfilling for you. So wherever you feel like that you need to let go of certain relationships in your life, don't feel bad about it, that it is time. You are making the right decision. There's also things personally that you're kind of leaving behind that you don't feel like that it's um, serving you really high for a higher purpose. I see like social situations kind of stepping apart here. And I feel like that you're still um, working on the matters of the heart, because the last card I have for you here is the Three of Swords of what I'm looking at here. So it's like I feel like that you're in the midst of this transition. I feel like that finding this emotional balance within yourself, learning to put yourself first, emotional balance for you, then you can help others. Make sure you replenish to yourself and that you let go of connections that you can see that are depleting you, my dear. And that's what I have. And they told me to pull you a couple from my green deck. So let me pull you a couple. So you're getting a little more than 10, but I want to see what's going on. So something's going on in your sacral chakra. Yes, you need to make moves and changes, my dear. Don't feel bad for making these changes for yourself. Ooh, my deck just wanted to fly apart there. What was that? Be willing to be the teacher for others. Make the moves that you need to make for you. You don't need to let the sadness of isolation and anything like that to hold you back, my dear. You're about to really blossom and flow. So walk with that, my dear. Beautiful reading. I love that. There's your cards, my dear. Thank you very much. For karmic, you also will receive 10 cards. And Luna, you'll receive 3. For karmic, is Aquarius still wanting to move forward after saying he needs to spend more time with his kids? Aquarius, do you want to continue to move forward with karmic, even though you're saying you need to spend more time with your kids? What are we getting from here? You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Divine. Thank you. Thank you for coming to support my channel. I appreciate that, Divine. And Wolfpack members, live is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure to tune in for that. Aquarius, are you still interested in this connection with karmic? Since you're saying that you need to spend more time with your kids. Are you still interested? Okay. So they are being truthful with that. They are being truthful for that. I feel like that they feel like they're being kind of spread a little thin. I also am feeling that there's something going on with their kids too that are requiring more emotional connection here. There's something going on with your kids that they're struggling somewhere. And so it's making Aquarius worry. So that's kind of the recall back to his kids. They are being real and true and honest about that. I do see that they do want to continue to move forward here. They're in a position that they're trying not to make you feel bad, make you angry or anything like that. But you are still on their mind and they do want to move forward with you here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they're trying to balance everything out. I keep hearing them being spread thin. Like they don't want you to feel like you're on the back burner. The kids don't want to feel like they're on the back burner. But there's something going on with their kids that's requiring their emotional attention right now. Hello, hello. So that is, yes. So I feel like here, ultimately, that they do want to move forward with this. They do take it seriously. Not playing with your emotions, but there is something going on emotionally with your kids that is requiring their attention. Anything else that we need to know for karmic? Yeah, it's like Spirit is saying, go with the flow. Return to yourself, to nature. Ground yourself, my dear. Hello, everybody. and ultimately take control of your situation, my dear. But yes, I feel like that they are still interested. I feel like that they are emotionally invested in their kids. I don't see anyone else. There's your reading. I don't see anyone else in the picture. So they are being real and true when it comes to that. And I do feel like that they want to move forward with you, karmic. Okay, next up we have Luna. Okay, for Luna, 3 cards. What is currently blocking my connection? Okay, what is currently blocking this connection? Luna. Okay. What is currently blocking this connection here is the lack of the faith that they have with themselves. They're going through a really trying time. And they're trying to figure out how do they come out of this. I feel like that this doesn't have a lot to do with you, my dear. I feel like that they're trying to get to a new chapter. I feel like they're also trying not to run away from this opportunity either. But they're really, really stuck here. So I got the devil. I got the devil in the upright. I have the Hierophant in reverse. I have the 5 of Swords, and I have the World that's closing out on this. But this 9 of Swords is running away from this opportunity. I feel like that you have a lot to offer here, but I feel like that they're stuck in their process of where they are at this time. They're not truly listening to themselves 100%. Yagmire, thank you very much for that. Alright, after yesterday, I'm giving him some space, but not replying to older messages. Can I ask what his expectations and feelings are for you? Okay. Let's see. They're giving Jay some space, but not replying to his older messages. What is his expectations, feelings for Yagmire? All right. I do see here where they want to expand on this. I can see where they have been focusing on other things that you really haven't been a focal point. But I feel like that there's about to be a transformation here. I do feel like they do care. I feel like that they're at a very weak point. And I feel like that this is an energy here that they're not used to being weak. But it's like that what they are offering you is weak, and that is something that bothers them. I'm going to show you this. You have Strength and the Page of Pentacles. So what they're offering just the base of what they have, but that is truly the best that they can do, and they're hoping that through this phase here with Temperance that this can still work. I know that I can tell they still have chemistry here. So allow them to do the healing that they need to. And at the same time, it's like you don't have to wait forever either. But there is more to go with that, my dear. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. I don't feel like that they're here to waste your time. Okay. So we're on the free. Yes, you can book a private reading with me, Luna. Here is my email address. And I will send you the link. Also, if you look at my link in the description box, you should see a spot that says Ko-Fi. But if not, just email me and we can get that set up. I do it like live to live video like this, but I bring you onto my software and we record it so you can keep it. I also do it over the phone, and I also do it through email. If you want to pay for the reading and send me your questions, then I record it and send it back to you. Or we can do it over the phone and you can auto record it so you can keep it. Or we do it like this, but it's just us and I record it. So 3 different options to get a reading there. All right. Thank you very much for that, Luna, for wanting to book a private reading. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Wolfie. I can already feel the change in him, and that's why I need sometimes give him space so he can heal better. Absolutely. Many blessings to you, my dear. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, now we're on to our 1 card pulls. Yeah, if you're not here, then there's no re-ads. Would my research have a high AI percentage, or would it be fine? Doesn't look like it's going to be fine. You have the Empress in reverse. Will your brother get the government job next year? Looks like they will. Tell them to work hard, okay? Oops. Almost pushed the wrong button. All right. Irene, are you here? Audie's A, thoughts and feelings for you, please. All right. They definitely want to talk to you. They want to expand. They want to grow. And this is a very stable position where they are. So this isn't something that they're just playing around with. All right, Irene, go ahead and post yours. All right. You're welcome. I look forward to seeing you at the Wolfpack Live. Oh, I see you, Irene. Can you tell me, once I move to Phoenix, Arizona in October, how exciting. How long will I have to wait until I'm able to move into my new house or home and my paperwork to be complete? I'll do the best that I can with one card on this, my dear. Let's see. Not long at all. I feel like once you get there, like at most, like maybe a month, if that, I see things really coming together for you really quick once you get to Arizona. Because you had the Queen of Wands, and what else jumped out that came with it that I had to take is the Fool. So, new opportunity, fresh start for you. And I feel like this is something that you've needed for some time, my dear. A true fresh start where you can land on your feet and have true opportunity. So I feel like that is going to come in really good for you, my dear. Starry Night, thank you for that. Hello, Jocelyn. How you doing this morning? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, for Starry, a message from Joseph. You're welcome, Irene. The message cards? Sure. And I'll pull from mine too. So I have my deck that I made too. Oh, thank you. All right, message cards. Joseph, what would you like to say to Starry? That makes sense. Okay, Joseph, what would you like to say to Starry? Ooh, interesting. Okay. So we got reminiscing. There's so much I want to tell you. I was pretending to be someone else. Please be patient with me. One-sided relationship. On my sides, I want another chance, and I crave your touch. You have a hold on me. I already answered your question, I believe. And I said that yes, that they would get that if they continued to work and study hard. You're welcome, Starry. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, Jocelyn, you're up next. Well, will G leave his ex behind when he comes towards me? Like, at least there be nothing romantic between them. Okay. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Will G leave his ex behind when he comes towards Jocelyn? Like, would there be nothing romantic between them? I got you. Let's see. Okay. Wow, I had a pen that moved. Interesting. I feel like that's a meaning in itself. Okay, so like what I see through this process, will they actually leave that connection alone? Um, I feel like that in terms of romantic connection, I do feel like they will, but it's like still that unison of family. Um, but we have the Three of Cups here with the King of Swords. I feel like they're trying to find this direct balance, but also have the vulnerability to see you as well. So I do see a fresh start, new opportunities here. So I'm seeing that it's nothing romantic, but this baseline, a foundation of collaboration to take care of family matters is what I'm getting. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anything romantic. I am seeing that cohesive effort um, through those experiences, though. So yeah, no, definitely not. I'm not getting any player energy. I feel like that they are legitimately, yeah, and I feel like they miss you a lot too. I just opened my deck and they said turn, and I looked and it's like they actually miss you. I'm wondering if they're gonna have another chance. I wonder about that. Aww. You're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. All right, D, are you here? Yeah. I don't see any on my side. I can give you one card, Starry. Yeah, if you would like your one card pull, you can give me. I can give you one. Will Joseph ever love and commit in this life? You got the devil in reverse, yes. Yes, they will. They just need time. I feel like old patterns of behavior that they need to break, that's something they're working on, and that's why there's some holdback. Yeah. I'm trying to figure that out. We'll decide 3131. It's a powerful sign of extreme good luck, abundance, and spiritual growth, indicating that your prayers are being answered and encourages you to embrace positive change, self acceptance, and trust that your desires are manifesting into reality. This number suggests entering a prosperous, joyful life phase. And it's been a while. I just heard lyrics to a song. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up, just like I always do. It's been a while. You're welcome, Starry. Thank you. Thank you for your donation today. I appreciate it. Okay. And we just had a donation come in. Next longtime partner. Hello. Did you just send the PayPal donation? Just want to make sure I have this accurate. How are you? You're welcome. Let's take a look at this, okay? Very glad, We're looking for more details about their next long-term partner. What can you tell us, Spirit? Next long-term partner is there. By the way, I opened the deck and we have the Four of Wands right there. So we got the Four of Wands starting this off and it's still remaining there. So yes, will you have a long-term partner? Absolutely. So let's see what other details we can get. Long-term partner. Long-term partner. Okay. This is someone that takes charge here. Very well is an earth sign from what I'm seeing already, my dear. They've had some hesitancy in the past. I feel like their past has been a little bit of a struggle, but I feel like they have grown from this. I do feel like that they have great emotional balance, very sincere. They're great with communication. Communication is their truth, is what I just heard. Communication is their truth. What else do we have here? So they expect their partner to be just as equally strong as they are. That's important. And I feel like you are. Like, they want to know that y'all could get through the difficult times together. Okay, we do have the Lovers here. We have the Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate, true soulmate connection. That this is not of a karmic soulmate connection. They are going to take care of your heart as well. And you guys will be able to handle any conflict that comes your way. Now, what's interesting here, and we got the Ten of Cups. So this will lead to marriage. What else can you tell me here? Okay, so you're working with an Aquarius Capricorn. Very strong energy. Very strong energy, very much knows what they want, but at the same time, they do have this emotional balance to them as well. So it's going to be a little while before you guys connect. But there is a significance by the end of this year going into 2027. You're highlighting April. April 2027 is when you guys will cross paths. Now, what is interesting is that this individual has already had contact with somebody you both mutually know, which is fascinating. So very well, that's how y'all are going to connect here, is through this mutual connection. But I don't feel like they have like a depth relationship. I feel like they're almost an acquaintance to somebody you know. In this connection, it's like I am seeing like I'm hearing event sounds, like there's a party. There's a celebration. Very well, a marriage. There's somebody that's going to get married around this time, like very well, because this is like a big party, but I'm not seeing it as like in terms of a company. But there's a gathering, like with family and other people. There's a gathering. So around this time frame, if you get invited or if you're a part of an event like this, go because you're gonna cross paths with them at that time. I want to give you a few more cards here. For love here. Excuse me. I love this. Yeah, love is coming for you, my dear. So just to relax. Marilyn, thank you very much. And yes, and your time is coming. It's interesting. I feel like that you're going to meet them by the end of this year, going into 2027, highlighting around April, my dear. You think it's your cousin's wedding. Yeah, it's just like I'm seeing like a wedding, an event, gathering of people, gathering of family. So definitely attend, because that's when you're going to come across them. That's very exciting. Awesome energy. Awesome energy. It's your reading, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you for the generous donation. I definitely appreciate it. And for us to be able to take a deeper look at that. Thank you so much. Marilyn, how are you? Hi, can you tell me the current thoughts, feelings, intentions of RM regarding me and our friendship? I haven't heard from her in months, and she didn't come to my mom's funeral or call. Many blessings, my dear. My goodness. Hello. Hello, my dear. Let's take a look at this. Current thoughts, feelings, intentions of RM regarding their friendship. I haven't heard from her in months, and she did not come to her mother's funeral. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Thoughts and feelings. Yes, there's a big separation here. Yes, I have a feeling that this has more to do with them than you. They're sitting with the devil's energy. And they have just kind of turned their back on the situation. They have moved really quickly away from this here. You just dropped everything. So, but why, Spirit? Why? Why did they choose to let go? I see. It's like somewhere that they didn't feel like they were deserving of this friendship anymore, or that there was a collapse. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There was a collapse within their own emotion, like their own relationship with themselves. I feel like they walked away from more people than just you. There is like an emotional collapse that is happening in their life, and there is a high level of toxicity that is going on in their life that they don't really feel like anybody can help them. There's almost like this depth of depression, uncertainty. Where are we working towards? I do feel like they do plan on coming back to you. They didn't mean to cause you pain, but they were going through their own pain and their own uncertainty. There is a big level of depression here. Addiction and depression. I feel like that they got into something that they are embarrassed about, that they didn't want you to know. And I feel like that they were in a frequency that they could no longer hide it. That's a major issue as well. Yes. I'm going to pull more from another deck here. Get more information because I want... Yeah, I get clarification on the double here. Yeah. You see, we got Ace of Cups, two different decks. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse in both decks. And we got the Empress in reverse when I asked about the double. Tell me about the Ten of Swords over here. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands, that they didn't want to drag you through the chaos. They didn't want to drag you through their chaos. Why is the other Ace of Cups in reverse here? Ooh, your cards flew. Yeah, we have the Lovers in reverse. Temperance, but they feel like that it was in the best interest to leave you behind. Page of Swords, like they know that there's something here. Five of Swords. And I want to see, I think we have another 5 down here, but I want to see. Okay, we got it. It didn't fall. Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles. What's interesting, 2 different decks, and we get the Eight of Pentacles twice. There is something here that they didn't feel like you could help them with. And so in their solution, in their mind, they thought the right thing to do was just to step away, walk away, even though they knew that you needed them. It's one of those things is that I feel like you're very independent, Marilyn. I feel like that you just stand on your own and you're very, very independent. But so when you have relationship, friendships, anything like that, it hits close to your heart. You're very sincere. When you open yourself up, that you just don't do that just for anybody. So it's like it's one of those important factors that you open yourself up, and then when something like this comes down, that it is very hurtful. I don't feel like they intended to hurt you, but they just thought it was best if they just took off, took their problems and just left, because they knew eventually that they couldn't hide what the hell was happening. Yeah. They didn't think that they could hide it. And I feel like, and the unfortunate part about this situation is that you would have been there for them. Queen of Cups, like, you would have been there for them. And I feel like you still would. I feel like that if they came back around, that you would give them another chance. But you would really want to know a lot about what the hell happened and why they just left you behind. Got the Four of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Let's see what bottom here. Five of Pentacles. I feel like that's some of your energy. Thank you very much. And you got the Four of Wands here as well. This went to total collapse. Okay, is there something going on with her husband? She is recently married, and I thought there is something going on with that. We can look into it. Let me grab another deck. Is this disconnection between Marilyn and their friend that we've been speaking about? Hello, Lisa. And hello, Salvador. With their friend, does this have to do with a recent marriage? Does this have anything to do with the marriage that they're in? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Sun and we have Justice. Yes, it does. Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Two of Wands. And when I saw Justice, what I heard is I made a mistake. They made a mistake. We got the Empress in reverse here. I don't feel like... Yeah, we got the Empress and the Six of Cups. I feel like that this individual that they married, their mask came off. Nine of Swords, their mask came off. I don't think they're happy. Nope. We got the Ten of Cups here. And I believe that came out another time through all my other cards here. I just have chaos over here. Chaos I have. Okay. But yeah, we got the Ten of Cups here in reverse. They're not happy. And we get the Eight of Pentacles again. So 3 different decks. The Eight of Pentacles comes out twice. 888 coming through. Thank you, S. Virgo. I appreciate the support. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I feel like it does. Yeah, disappointment. I don't feel like the individual they married was who they truly said they were. And now the mask is off. Now they're really sad. They're disappointed. And they don't know how to come to anybody about that. Not even you. I feel like there is also a position of power and control in that situation too, Marilyn. So I feel like the whole thing's really unfortunate, because what they signed up for within their heart was authentic and true, and what they're getting is pure disappointment at this time. So I would have to give that a yes. Oh, it's okay, my dear. You don't have to be sorry to me. Alright, I'm sorry, Marilyn. I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm sorry that your friend is going through that. It's like it's such a heaviness of disappointment. You're welcome, Marilyn. You're welcome. And everybody, if anyone's interested in joining the Wolf Pack, we do have a Wolf Pack live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Definitely check it out at any level, even at $2.99 a month. It does come with 1 question, depending on what tier that you would like to be. And we do a very in-depth reading, so you get like your own personal reading with that one question. So it's pretty awesome. Okay. So next up we have Salvador. And then we have S. Virgo. Okay. Good to see you, Salvador. How are you? I want to ask, what are my old friend's A's, her latest thoughts about me? There is no contact for a while now. Okay, no contact situation. What's going on between Salvador and their friend A? What is her latest thoughts about Salvador? They have not had contact for a while. Oops, and I didn't put my little hearts on. Gotta get those on there. Okay, let's take a look. What's going on with their old friend here? Wow, a lot of power struggle. Okay. Okay, what I just heard is that they're stepping back to themselves to find renewal in their heart. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. I feel like before that you both were really invested in your guys' friendship. And I feel like that they're at a place right now where they are trying to figure themselves out. Yeah, it's like they're going through a lot. They're going through a lot, but it's nothing you did wrong. There's nothing that you did wrong. I feel like that this is okay. What I heard is that I've been in a bad place for a while, but I didn't know how to express and open that for it to be understood. So, so perhaps what I'm getting here is that they may have thought that they would have received some type of judgment from you. But I feel like that within your emotion that you're authentic and true, but they kind of felt like that you would judge where they are. At least that's how they felt. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, they feel very lost. I feel like that they're very detached from a lot of people. Yeah, it's like there's like a state of anxiety, depression going on here. And I feel like that they're used to being like more of a bubbly personality, and now that they're very separated. They're very separated within themselves. I do see this coming back together. Yes. I feel like okay. You are going to hear from them soon. In the month of May, you're going to hear from them. Now, which one? Okay, so we have 2 full moons. We have 2 full moons in May. All right, so we have the full moon, new moon, and another full moon. So we have a blue moon in May. I feel like you're going to hear from them under the blue moon. Yeah. So it's just like they still care about you. You didn't do anything wrong. The only thing here is that like the side that they felt like they would be judged by you, or that this is their thought process, even though in your heart that you know that you wouldn't judge them. Yeah, I see this coming back together. So don't feel like that your friendship's lost. We have the Magician that came out twice here. So yeah, yep, communication is going to come back here, my dear. So don't feel like that is going to be it's completely gone. They do care about you. They still care about the friendship, but they're just going through this difficult time that I also hear is like I didn't want to be a burden. I feel that very much. That they didn't want to be a burden. Can I ask where the contact may be coming from? Because I have no socials and a new number. It's like, I don't know if you guys have somebody mutual, but there's something under here under the blue moon. of connection. So very well, if you have their number, that you're the one that's going to be reaching out. But I see this coming back together. At least it's supposed to. Is at the end of this reading, this is what I see. It's the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. So that's telling me that there's contact within the moon. But I don't feel like that it's the one on May 1st, which is our first full moon for May under the sign of Scorpio. So yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. But it's just like, if you don't reach out to them and they can't reach out to you, then very well, this is something that will just stay disconnected. But it's supposed to reconnect by the blue moon. So that's just what I'm receiving. We also have 1010, so that could be that of completion as well. Maybe this is a story that's ending, but there's something about the blue moon that's significant that I'm getting. All right. So thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. You're welcome. All right. So as Virgo, hi Wolf, I would like to know how the Aquarius feels about me. How does the Aquarius feel about us, Virgo? Okay. They do have a little bit of a barrier up, okay, 7 of Wands, but they do like to connect to you. I feel like that you're getting them to evolve. You do have the Devil in reverse. You also have the Lovers at the bottom of that deck. Like, I feel like that they do care. Aquarius, what are your true intentions? What are your true intentions with this, Virgo? Okay. Came out with an extra card, so I'm going to take it. I feel like that's all relevant. All right, so I feel like their intention is to really show their level of passion that they have for you. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So really defending this emotion here. You also have the Nine of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that this is a situation, pardon me, that they are starting to value. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords with that. So I feel like they have good intentions. I feel like this is something that's going to take some growth. Well, I get the Stanford Psych Nurse job. Let's go. Psych nurse. I always wanted to be a psych nurse, but that's also because I'm a little off my rocker too. So that would be a peaceful place for me. It would feel like home. All right. Well, they get the Stanford Psych Nurse job. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Go for it. Go for it. You have Strength, you have Empress, you have the Page of Cups. Yes, you're going to receive the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's exciting. General for S Virgo. General. What do they need to know? Need to hear what is coming their way? What do you think, Huck? Huck said good things are coming your way. Let's see if Huck was right. In general for S Virgo. Ooh, See the power in yourself. Oh my goodness. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the happiness. Ooh, beautiful reading. Celebrate within yourself, within your happiness. Use your true intuition within yourself to see yourself truly expand. There's something here within the next 4 weeks that's going to be very transformational in your life. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands to the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. Where there has been struggle is going to be freed. I love that for you, as Virgo. Thank you for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. Salvador, do you think A had any sort of romantic feelings? A, did you ever have any romantic feelings for Salvador? Is there romantic feelings ever here in this situation? Is there any romantic feelings here? Okay. Ooh. Something broke their heart, though. I do feel like there were feelings here. But I don't think they thought there was a mutual attraction. Interesting, because we have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So this is energy that they didn't want to be single. But when it came to you, it was the Three of Swords and the Fool. I feel like that at some point that I feel like that they wanted to try to reach out, but they didn't know if it was going to be received well. Knight of Wands, what's interesting is that I think you would have. If they would have said something, you may have. But I don't know if you saw them that way. But you may have been open to the possibility if they would have said something. And it's almost like this energy, like they kind of felt like you should have just picked it up. You should have known. Wait, that's how I felt about her. They didn't think that you would feel that way. So if you have a way to reconnect with her, I would find a way. If you have a phone number, if you have an old phone that has their number, I think it's worth trying to reach out if you have an interest. Because they had an interest. So if that comes together, you need to let me know. Like, that would be interesting. Thank you, everybody that has donated today. I definitely appreciate your time and your exchange with me. I'm waiting for new possibilities here. I also kind of felt I couldn't do anything anymore as she started seeing someone else. And that's why it kind of... It's the reason I backed away and aren't speaking anymore. hurt your heart. I feel like that this was an opportunity missed on both parts. You know, I'm going to look into something for you. Salvador. With your permission, can I look at something for you? I just want to pull some additional cards for you. There's a question I want to ask on your behalf, if you allow me to. I don't want to overstep. Okay. So, Spirit, the question that I want to ask that you put through my mind, but I want to ask this question since we're talking about it. Is their relationship going to last? I want to know. AAA, Ramon connected to Salvador. Is your relationship going to last, the current one you are in? Is this relationship going to last? Is this relationship going to last? Spirit, show me what I need to see. Nope. And why? They're not respected in the relationship that they're in. Give me a timeline. Okay. Got the Lovers in reverse. Gemini season. That's really interesting. Just saying, if you have a phone number under the blue moon, I'm telling you, it's worth trying to reach out if you have a number somewhere. If you have a number somewhere, you may want to do that. Just saying. Because that's Gemini season, and that is around the same time of the blue moon. And I asked for a timeline, and they gave me Gemini. It's worth having a chit chat if you have a way to get a hold of them. It is worth it, because the interesting thing when I was talking about earlier that they felt like they were judged by you, and I'm staring at judgment. It's worth it. So I know it's not going to last. I know it's coming apart in May. Yes. They're going to go their separate ways because they're not happy. They're not happy, and they're not getting treated right. Yeah. It is swords, like they feel stuck. Yeah, they're not happy. They're not happy where they are and what's going on. And I just see them walking away from the situation. I just see them calling it quits and then kind of feeling alone. So yeah, I just wanted to ask that for you, because all I heard was it's not going to last. And I was just like, can I ask this question? Can I confirm it? Can I see it? And seeing the Magician in the reverse, yeah, no, it's not going to last. And I feel like the person they're with is very controlling. That makes me angry. I don't want that for her. Yeah, it's like who they're with is very controlling. Very controlling. And it makes them unhappy. But they're going to find the power within themselves to walk away from the situation. That they're going to know that they deserve better. So I don't see them staying in this situation at all. They have a very strong-willed personality. I feel like they're very bubbly, they're really cute, they're funny, but there is this temper that's deep down below that once activated, it's just like, no, hell no. And right when I'm saying that, I see 111 right now. 11111. I just saw that frequency is just going to be like, boom. No, it's like, you're not going to treat me right. You want to try to control me. You want to try to play me, do any of this. I got to go. Here I go. I'm out. And that is really where their energy is. So I feel like right now is like they're planning time, like confirmation. They're planning time to leave the situation. I see them leaving. I would not be surprised if this connection comes back around. Um, so yes, that is what I am seeing. Sunshine, are you still here? It's sunshine all the time is sunshine. All the time is sunshine. I'm going to let you know if it does. Okay, yeah, you absolutely let me know. I like my updates. I don't know if you were here yesterday. I know that you were here yesterday, but I don't know if you were in the room with one of my viewers that I worked with years ago. Like, we're talking maybe 3 to 4 years ago. That I told him that his wife was coming back into his life, that they had went to Florida and was having a challenging time, and I said that she would be back and that they would reunite as a family and that it was going to work out and time frame. And they came into my room yesterday and all of it happened. Now they're a happy family. Now everything is working out. So it's just like, can I be 100% right all the time? But I would say I'm a good 85 to 90% ratio on my accuracy. If I had to put myself somewhere, that's the category I would put myself in. Yeah, that's okay. Well, hello, Magical. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And thank you for your gifted memberships. I really appreciate your support to the channel and the community to build the wolf pack. I really appreciate your kindness. But I also know that things can change so fast. Yes, they can. It's like 1 minute things are going good, the next minute things shift into a different direction. So, yes. And I just saw 1414. Another day of a lot of angel numbers. I actually want to look that up for you. Something that said look that number up for you, Salvador. Okay, I mean, it's a powerful sign of new beginnings, urging you to embrace change, maintain a positive mindset, and take practical action towards your goals. It signifies that your angels are supporting you and transforming your life, encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and trust your abilities. Very, very good. My hair is just doing something wild today. Hi, Sean. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. I just realized my TV's on in the back. Oh, Salvador. Thank you. Sean, thank you very much. Salvador with the gifted. Building the wolf pack. Good. Good, good, good. Oh my goodness. Salvador, thank you. Another gifted sub. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Gifted subs are very beneficial. It really helps the community to sample out the membership program. And yes, that really truly helps. So thank you so much. So yes, I definitely take gifted memberships for donations as well. Right, and Sean donated as well. Someone's doing trimming weeds, trimming the grass outside. It's like we have gifted subs. Okay, Sean, go ahead and post your question, and Salvador will do a deep dive into your question. All right, a general for Sean. What do they need to know? Need to be aware of what is coming their way. Okay. So some concern about money, business, your own personal success. Spirit is saying to embrace yourself, to step in your power and have the true energy to know that you can accomplish the things that you want, but that you have concern. Three of Pentacles, that you feel like you're not connecting with the right people or somewhere you're not doing enough. And Spirit is saying, yes, you are. The people that you are disconnecting from, if things aren't working, it's happening for a reason. So allow that just to separate as it needs to. But with the King of Pentacles, you're going to accomplish the things that you're looking to accomplish. And you have the Emperor here. So they're really saying to step into your masculine energy here and to really take control of the things that you want in your life emotionally, that you can embrace where you want to truly be. I feel like as you see your truth and the growth of what you are wanting in your life, that you're going to make it happen. That you are strong-willed and that you will make this happen for yourself. So those placements where there is disconnection, allow it to fall to the wayside because you're getting ready to level up to that next place. That's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it very much. Up next, we have Salvador for a deep dive reading. I'm doing a deep dive. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. My dog is just sleeping over there. Okay. Can we please do an in-depth reading about the feelings she had for me and how I never noticed? Yes, absolutely, Salvador. Let's take a look here. Salvador in A. Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Hello, Phoenix. Wolf kisses. Can you show me about A's feelings towards Salvador and how they never noticed? A, what were your feelings? How did Salvador miss this? Okay. Okay, they felt like that you only ever saw them as a friend, as they thought that you weren't their type. And even knowing like the heartbreak that you have had, that they didn't want to be someone that would break your heart. Interesting though, because you all are counterparts here. We both have the King and Queen of Cups. So this acknowledgement here, Queen and King of Cups, that you both were actually counterpart energies. So here with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups, I mean, we have a lot of emotion here. I feel like there was a closeness. I feel like that there were times that they just wanted to tell you, but they weren't sure if you felt the same way because of the brokenness in your heart. The Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups telling me to show you that they felt like that they were concerned that you would just take their heart and drop it too. So they kind of just felt like you would just give up on the situation if they were to connect with you, even though that they really felt it within themselves that they wanted to connect with you, but they were concerned about the matter of your own heart, if you would take care of theirs. That's very significant. Tell me more, Spirit. How did we miss this? They really enjoyed your company. You really made them happy. The sun came out twice. Yeah, Two of Cups. Boy. So we have the sun, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Fool. This was something that was supposed to be connected here. Absolutely. And I feel like that is one of those things that they felt like in your moments that you may have had darkness times in your situation, that they didn't think that you would want them. They really firmly thought that you guys were just friends. Even though they could feel in your energy that you cared about them, they had a suspicion, an idea, but they didn't think that it was to the depths of your heart, the truth there. Interesting enough, I think we got the Eight of Cups again. And it landed on my foot. Almost slipped and fell, but I caught myself. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups here. They felt like in both places that you would just turn and leave or drop this. Yeah, you got the Ten of Wands here and the Four of Swords. They feel like that you have a tendency to move too quick on situations, Right when I said move too quick on situations, the Two of Pentacles came flying out of my deck. Okay, and we also have the Hierophant they want me to show you as well. I do feel like that they really cared about you, but they felt like a lot of struggles that are going on in your life, that things would just keep, that would like pick up and just fall down, or you would just pick up and walk away, or you would let go of it. I just heard a certain pattern of behavior. I think that that's why that they felt that you wouldn't care for them. We got the Queen of Cups again, but now it's in reverse. Even though that you cared, you did care. You still do care. I can't say that you stopped caring. I feel like that you have moved forward because that's easier for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, it's like you all were on different energies, on different timelines. But they saw themselves, we got the Hierophant again, they saw themselves being able to be your Empress, and you could be their Emperor. They saw this, they knew this. But this other person, I feel like they moved quick, where you were a little more standoffish. Yeah, we had the Four of Swords twice here. I think that you were so focused on you that it kind of slipped. Okay. That's what I have for you, my dear. But I also want to give you some messages here from my love oracle. Thank you, Phoenix, for that donation. And Wolfpack Christine and Wolfpack member Phoenix. Thank you, Wolf. I got my money back from PayPal in favor from the seller that did not mail the items that I purchased. Fantastic, Christine. Told you it worked out. That's fantastic. What would you like to say to Salvador? If you could tell them how you felt today, what would you say? Ooh, they wanted to really talk. My goodness. I know one moved in the deck. There we go. I think they have a way to try to check on you. I don't know if you have somebody mutual as a friend, because I'm getting that they're watching you from afar, somewhere that they still have a connection to you somewhere. All right, so you're the love of my life. I feel empty without you. Can we start over? I abandon people to make myself feel important. I check on you from afar. I will find my way back to you one day. Right, I also have there's a third party. If this comes back together in May, Salvador, you're going to have to let me know. We're going to have to follow this. I'm very curious. If they show up on the blue moon and they just pop up, and they're like, I got your number, like, I don't know. Might have to put myself on like a psychic like website. I don't know. But thank you, Salvador, for the 2 gifted memberships. I hope that reading was beneficial to you. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Angels are working on this behind the scenes. Yes. Yes, they are. And right when I said yes, and we have the Ace of Cups, right when I open my deck, what is this opening to? It's opening to the King of Cups. Spirit's working on this. It's gonna come. Watch. And come back together. And come let me know. And if the day comes where I'll get married, I better get invited to the wedding. I'll show up. I'll turn up. People know I will. For Phoenix, what do I need to know about my workplace/work? What do you need to know? For Phoenix, what do they need to know about their workplace/work? Okay, let's see. Okay. Sure thing, I will. Absolutely, I will. Okay, Phoenix. You don't seem very happy there. You don't feel very happy. You kind of feel like you're falling. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups here to the Four of Swords. You feel like that there are a lot more that should be going on, and you kind of feel like that you're always the one that is like breaking the fall on the situation. I don't feel like you're as happy as you could be. And you have the Ace of Swords. I feel like emotionally it's like you're kind of over it. And with this Ace of Swords, that you're like, you know what, either I can grow or I can't. And there's a big part of you that is just over it with this Nine of Pentacles, that it's like it's almost not worth the money. I feel like that you want to look for something else, my dear. I feel like you are where you need to be. I feel like that you are where you are because you need to be, because that is where you're making your money. I feel like if a new opportunity were to present itself that could replace this income and or be more, you would do it. Literally, like if a new opportunity were to present itself, you would shift to that. If it was the same money or more money, I feel like this place where you are, that you're over it. I feel like you're over it. Let me see. I like what I do, but I'm burned out right now. Accurate, yeah. I'm getting this energy that it's like they're saying for me to say this, and so it's just like I don't know if it's relevant or not, but it's almost like you're losing the sense of fun. Like it used to be fun. It used to be fun for you, and somewhere that it's not fun anymore. And so it's like we're losing grip because it's no longer fun. Like they're telling me to say that to you as well, my dear. This reading is a lot to take in. It's a lot to think about, Salvador. Huh? I'm looking forward to doing the Wolfpack show for you all tomorrow. And I've been good. I've stayed away from coffee. And I'm just drinking my hot chocolates. So I'm pretty proud of myself. You are so welcome. Yeah, it's like I'm getting away from coffee. It's like I'm just getting away from the caffeine, like to a point. Like I still have my little Pepsi Zeros, but I'm limiting that too. A lot better. More clear. I did have an aura yesterday, but I didn't have a seizure. So that was good. But I felt like things were building to have like a massive seizure. Like it was coming, and I was just like, this is one area of my life that I can change. and then I poured out the coffee that I had, and I was like, nope, we're done. I'm like, we're gonna go to the store and buy some hot chocolate and go back to our old way of doing things. And so that's what I did. Yesterday I had a big headache because I didn't have the caffeine. Kind of starting to have a headache today, but it's fine. I'll take some ibuprofen. But it's good. You see Huckleberry's feet over there? He's just hanging out with my TV. It's like, Mom, why didn't you put some on TV for me? I did for a while. I did mushroom coffee for a while. Um, wasn't bad, but it's just like relevance on price right now. Um, and it kind of connected me to an old energy that um was bothersome to me. Um, I might try it again next month and get the low one. And give it a try. But yeah, I mean, the mushroom coffee was good. I feel now that you have changed your readings, it's better for you, not so overwhelming. Yes. And it's like I feel like um maybe this is something that I should have done a long time ago. And it's not that I don't care about my subscribers or anything else, but I think I was giving uh, too much of myself. Um, but we learn and grow. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like I think this is better. Yes. So I feel like if others want something more in depth, then there are the personal readings, and um, so it can go from there. If people are interested. Wolfie, could I please get a one card pull for Ease Energy? How he's feeling right now about me, if it's not too much? Absolutely. You can get a one card pull for that. Yes. It's like it's unfortunate that I can't hide it. I used to be able to hide it. Like I doing my makeup and everything else, I was able to hide it. Um, and now I'm not able to hide it anymore, and I don't want to, because it's like because it's okay to not be okay, you know. Um, but yeah, so if there's just days that I'm off, then I don't need to stream. And I really shouldn't. But yeah, for Phoenix, one card pull for Ease Energy. How is he feeling about Phoenix? Yes, Salvador. Well, thank you, Phoenix. All right, so your overall, you got the devil in reverse. So I feel like their energy towards you, that they don't have any negative energies towards you. I feel like that they're hoping that this can reconnect, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. So hoping for some type of reconnection there for you, my dear. So a more positive energy and flow towards this situation. Ah, bringing in hugs all around. Love, thank you very much. Salvador, thank you very much. Love, how are you doing? Thank you very much. You're welcome, Tina. For love, what is coming in for work in the near future? For love, what is coming for work in the near future? Glad to have you. Would love to see you as a Wolfpack member, love. We have a Wolfpack member live tomorrow at 8 a.m. We have a 3-tier system, and they're the questions are done like full like personal readings per question. So you get multiple decks, and so you get tarot and oracle cards with your questions. So a little more in depth, definitely worth doing. So yeah, let's check this out. What is coming in for work for love in the near future here? What's coming in for work? Something good. Alright, let's take a peek here. Oh, yes. There is something coming in for work for you. There's going to be a big change over the next 3 months for you. I feel like the things that you're doing and everything else, it's coming to a head. There's something different here. Let's take a look at this here. Yes, I feel like that you want to have more emotion invested of where you're going, love. I feel like that you want to be appreciated where you are. And I feel like on the journey of like where you have been, where you are, that you really haven't felt appreciated. I feel like that you're ready for a change. I feel like in the next 3 months that there's going to be a transformation here. I do see a new opportunity coming your way where you're going to have more growth and opportunity. I'm also seeing a pay increase here. Okay, it's like I'm seeing a big change here to where you're just not going to want to drop everything and just walk away. Let's take a deeper look here. Is this going to be a higher financial situation for love? Tell me about this pentacle. Ooh. Yeah, it's like, and you're going to love what you do. I see a big transformation for you in the next 3 months, my dear. There's more money, there's more opportunity, and what's really important here is your happiness. Your happiness shouldn't be sacrificed here. And I feel like that it has been. And it's just like, and you want something that's going to fulfill your heart. It's like one of those things that you're not dreading to go to work. That's really the energy that I'm getting here. Anything additional here? Yeah, you got the 6 of Pentacles here. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. You got the 5 of Pentacles again in the reverse, so that's where we want to see that. And I see you moving on a moving trail. My dear, I'm letting you know. And you got the 3 of Swords here, and you got the 3 of Swords here. Both the same position. You want what's going to fulfill your heart. That's the most important thing. So I'm seeing a big transformation for you in the next 3 months. And you're truly going to be happy that you're not going to be in a position where you're going to have to settle in any way. And I'm getting these cards together. So I can send you this frequency here. So this is something that I do during the member lives, but that's your reading and all your cards. There you go, love. Thank you for your generous donation. I definitely appreciate the energy exchange. All right. Whew. Almost hit a button. Almost hit a button. All right. So for Salvador, a lot of time has passed. Okay. I've grown and changed on a soul level. Wow. Okay. Do you think I would be happy, body, minded, soul if I entered a partnership with her? That's a very good question. Very, very good question. Not a lot of people see it like that. That's a very good question. All right, for Salvador. A lot has changed for Salvador on a soul level. Body, mind, and soul. Would they be happy, body, mind, and soul, if they entered a partnership with her? With A. Salvador has changed. And it's on a soul level spirit. So would they be happy if they entered in this partnership? They have changed a lot. Ooh. Your first two major cards that came out, I just have to show you here, is Justice and the Magician. And that's your point. Like the Magician, I'm staring at like that's you. Like a full transformation. That's awesome. Another major arcana, the Lovers, come right out after that. I feel like you will. I feel like you will, and I feel like they will as well. Because where they have been stuck, you have so many majors here. It's like, my goodness. Wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. I haven't seen this in a long time. This many majors in one reading. It's like major, little bit. I feel like you will. And I'm going to try to cover this one up to try to cover up the naked people. We have Justice, the Magician, and the Lovers. But the Lovers is in the upright, but I have to cover the naked people for your YouTube. They're being weird about that. Okay, so I feel like that there is this love here. And then you have the World, and you also have the Nine of Swords. Again, I have to cover up her stuff. But you have the World and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like body, mind, soul, that you would be happy. That there's not going to be a point of chaos, okay? There may be some hidden fears here with the Tower in reverse. This can lead to fear, like we're trying to go after our dream and what we truly want here. And with that Tower in reverse is like having a moment of uncertainty. But then you have the Devil in Strength. I feel like you're all going to be a power couple here. Knight of Wands. I feel like that you're all going to really connect and it's going to be good. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. I feel like where you have made changes, so have they. Five of Cups. It's just like now they know more of what they want. With this Two of Pentacles, it's not just juggling anymore. It's like they're that little ship in the background cruising. And you got the Ace of Cups as well. I feel like that this is a powerhouse couple. So I want to pull all the majors because like this is huge. This is huge. Like out of all the cards I gave you, like I can't even hold them all. Like just look at that. Look at that energy. We got Justice to the Magician, to the Lovers. So we have what is fair and what is in our power and our control, and what we manifest to the highest power, that we bring in the love within the journey of where we want to be. And within that we have new opportunity, the new season, the new chapter as we start to write, but we no longer have to be in a place of toxicity or loss or anything else. Although we may stand in fear, within that fear we still have strength. That's how you read that. So, yes. Ooh, I love that energy for you. Hey, Nancy, how you doing? Good morning. Can you tell me why my ex-wife Allison keeps stalking me on and her intentions? Got a stalker. Got a creeper, huh? Let's see the overall energy of why. Okay, your card came out. Ooh. They're looking to... Oof, I don't like this energy. There's like a pinnacle point that they really don't want to see you happy. But there's nothing to take from you. It's like they're wanting to take from you. They want to see all opportunities fall. It's like, I don't know if you have crossed them in some way, but here it's like they just want to see everything fall for you. They don't want to see your happiness. I have the 7 of Cups here in reverse. Like, they want to see every opportunity just come down on you, and you have the Emperor as well. So very toxic energy. I feel like they're doing that because they don't want you to be happy. I feel like that they're doing that just because they're miserable within themselves. And so it's just like whatever information they can get on you to create mayhem in your life, that's what they want to do. I feel like because they feel like that there was something taken from them. So therefore, it's like what I'm hearing is like, I want to return the favor. So just do the best that you can to lock down your socials, to lock down anything so they're not able to see anything. I'm hearing like photo proof. Like there's something within a photo, or they want to take a snapshot of something that's said. So just be mindful of that, my dear. Yes, it is, my dear. I mean, just reading the story of the majors itself. Yeah, just take it easy. Take it easy. And I'm gonna use my my Reiki wand. So Salvador, I'm just gonna clear your energy. So just take a deep breath, and we're just gonna clear this out. Just move this along. There you go, Salvador. Thank you, everybody that has donated today. I definitely appreciate the support. And I said appreciate support. 6 of Pentacles came out. Knight of Pentacles came out. Or the other two that I can't see. We got the devil. Got the devil and the Four of Wands. I do truly appreciate it, even though others may see that. Judgment. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's like, yeah, I want you to sit within the heavy energy. So, yes, I don't mind doing that. Sunshine, would you like a card pull? All right. What would you like it on? General? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, all angels, for being here with me in the sunshine. What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear right now? All right, for sunshine. All right. Still in this energy of wondering. Lemon, thank you. Still in this place where you're wondering if things are truly going to change. You're tired of being disappointed, sunshine. You're tired of being disappointed. You're tired of always having to have a guard up. It's this feeling of being tired. It's like you're in this position right now that you really don't want to talk to anybody unless they can bring forth something of good. You're tired of negative energies. You only want positive words spoken, which is fair. Which is fair. It's like you're coming back into your emotion to understand yourself, because you're very compassionate, very loving, but it's just like but there's this fuel to the fire that if people want to choose to ignite the flame, that will come out. But it's like that's not where you want to be. You want to be back to your peace, harmony, compassionate, knowing self. That's where you want to be. On screen, please. You got it, Lemon. So yeah, you a lot of passion, a lot of growth here for you, Sunshine. You want to see forward in your life. You want to remove the toxicity in your life. So if people aren't going to be there to improve it, they just need to go. But you're looking to come back to yourself, to oneself is important. Your peace, your harmony, your balance, that Queen of Cups energy of who you truly are. I love that for you. Good point of transformation for you. Okay, next up we have Lemon. And on screen, you're welcome, Sunshine. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate it. Okay. How does Cappy feel /see Lemon? Is there romantic love? So let's see. Cappy, how do you see? How do you feel and see about Lemon, Cappy? Okay. Boy, aren't you stuck? Okay, is there romantic love here, Spirit? Is there romantic love? Is there romantic love? Wow. Okay. So how do they see you? They see you as a powerhouse. They really do. You have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. Like, that you take charge in what is going on. It's like how they view you ultimately. How do they see you as a person that they can take interest in? I have to cover up the naked people. But you have the Three of Pentacles to the Lovers. They see you as a person that they could commit to here. So is there romantic love? Two different decks. We got the Lovers 2 times. Six of Cups to the Lovers. They do. With Death, I feel like that there's a lot of things that they need to change emotionally to really show how they feel. Because we got the Moon and the Upright with Death. Like, I feel like that they're trying to show more within their emotion, because I feel like that they're a true Cappy. To where a lot of times Capricorns can be a little stiff in showing true emotion and compassion. And at the same time, it is there. You just kind of have to work through to get there. At the bottom of this deck, you have the King of Cups. So I feel like that they do care, but I feel like that there are some things here that they need to start to shift and change here to make this happen. I do feel like that they're interested in you. I do feel like that this is a romantic love. I feel like, because we got double Lovers. We got the trying to cover the naked people, but we got Lovers and Lovers, 2 different decks. So I know that there is a romantic interest here. Cappy just has to, I feel like they're emotionally stuck. I feel like that they're scared. I feel like that they know that they're having to put themselves in a position to be vulnerable, and they're not used to that, and it makes them uncomfortable. But I feel like that they're getting ready to open themselves up to you, Lemon. That's what I have for you, Lemon. I hope that was beneficial. And it looks like you have a Cappy that's hooked on you, my dear. I'm not sure. Not sure. Thinking about it. Because we were going to do like 6 o'clock, right? Was that an okay time for you? Okay. All right. I'll set up that live for 6 o'clock. And then, of course, we have Wolfpack on Thursday at 8. And, yeah, we'll just go from there. But I think I'm going to get going for this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everyone that donated. Thank you, everybody that got a free 1-card pull for me. Thank you, Sunshine, as always, for being here and support. I'm Elizabeth with Midnight Wolf Tarot. You all take care. Until next time. Bye for now. Wolf kisses.